So, Bernice, if I gave you 8 million Hong Kong dollars, how would you spend it?
I would first go on a trip around the world and visit all the wine regions. Then I would probably settle in China where I could explore a little bit of winemaking there. My name is Bernice Liu. I'm an actress, winemaker, philanthropist, and entrepreneur. Google me. No, just joking. From the very start, I've been somebody who doesn't kind of define myself as one thing. I go a little bit with my passion, so it's not 100% safe. Me moving to Hong Kong was a huge risk, and I didn't know what to expect. And I went straight into the studios upon arriving here, and they were like 37-hour days. We never really had a break. The acting kind of took over, and I didn't really have time to explore, and I lost anything outside of work. I think it's very important to understand what is your risk. Then you can understand how much to risk. Winemaking allowed me to kind of step away from my everyday work. So it allowed me to breathe. You know, it is risky, so you try to make it feel less risky. You know, from one vintage to the next, sometimes you have bad weather, sometimes the vintage is not so good, you know, but then sometimes you have beautiful vintages. Life happens like that, and I think that's the beauty about life. When you open the bottle for the first time for that vintage, you don't know what to expect. You could prepare so much, but then the last 20%, 15%, you can't control it. When you get to that point, it's not about what's good or bad anymore. It's all about the journey, the experience, and it's part of you. It's like the risk and return kind of idea. You risk and then sometimes you lose out a bit, but then you learn for the next time. You can never be perfect at everything. Me, I've always thought that, okay, if it's something that I'm lacking, then either I go learn a little bit more or equip myself with tools, and that's the entrepreneur mindset. What defines success for everybody is very different. You can have a lot of one thing, but you're very unfulfilled in another. I find that the balance makes me feel most comfortable. It's a balance of both monetary and self-satisfaction.